one and all. I'm Eeva Sara Jacob from Christ College of Physical Education, India. My topic for today is contribution of physical education in the rediscovering of lost values. All of us know what is education. According to Pestalozzi, education is the harmonious development of head, heart, and hand. That means body, mind, and spirit. From this, we can understand that education doesn't mean mere book knowledge. Of course, the book knowledge educates us. Education without values is of no use. Education is the overall development of an individual. What do we mean by this overall development? It is the development of physical, mental, spiritual, social, intellectual, and emotional aspect of an individual. Here, the physical aspect have a specific role because the physical aspect brings all other aspects into fulfillment. Physical education here comes a major role. It has an immense role in the life of an individual from birth to death. At the time where a person were able to walk without the aid from other person, the lessons of physical education starts in their lives. So, the definition of physical education given by C.C. Cowell is the social process of change in the behavior of the human organisms, primarily originating from the stimulates of big muscle play and related activities. So, physical education socializes a person into society in right way. It uses various tools such as sports, games, dance forms, arts, music, etc. Along with this, several countries inherited its own means and methods for physical education. In India, yoga is the example. In China, Tai Chi is the example. Yoga and Tai Chi are different in its application and execution. When we look on to yoga, holding the positions is the main feature. On the other hand, in Tai Chi, non-holding of position is the feature. Anyhow, yoga and Tai Chi shares some similar benefits. It focuses on precise movement and the slowly transition of body from one position to the next. It also uses controlled breathing and meditation to enhance its practices. Physical education organizes the ways and behaviors of an individual. The ways and behaviors of an individual forms his or her character. The character development is one of the ultimate aim of physical as well as general education. The character develops a person during his childhood days will continue in the adulthood days also. So, the intervention of physical educationists have a specific role here. Physical educationists involve not only athletes but also the coaches, trainers, physical education teachers, officials, spectators, etc. Physical education is the appropriate breeding place for flourishing the values. Values along with life lessons defines the character of an individual. There are two sets of values that defines the character of a person. They are social values and moral values. Social values consist of teamwork, loyalty, self-sacrifice, perseverance, etc. On the other hand, moral values include honesty, fairness, responsibility, compassion. Physical education involves certain other values including enthusiasm, cooperation, self-esteem, moral development, competition, etc. When we look on to the aspect of competition, competition is definitely an essential value that is needed for our modern society. Competition arena is a place where the athletes, coaches, trainers, PE teachers, officials and spectators comes and meet under one umbrella. In competitions or through competitions, athletes learn the work of competing and win fairly. For coaches, they teach the athletes to compete and win fairly. For officials, they need to judge and conduct the competition fairly. For spectators, they motivate the athletes to compete and win fairly. Through this right way, physical education enhances socialization. Democracy gets blossomed. It reaches stages through group experiences. It reaches heights through physical education where self is often supplemented to the good of the whole, where a cause is worth fighting for. It satisfies all the dimensions of health, fitness and wellness. Physical education enhances life. It helps an individual to lead an intellectual and prosperous life. So, through physical education, the lives of people in a society will definitely bounded with values. So, we can conclude that beyond creating winners, physical education fosters social values and moral values. Therefore, in a society, physical educationists are always the stakeholders of values. That's all. Thank you. Have a great time.